Hello, Annie Sullivan All-Stars. I am excited to talk to you this week because we are moving on to habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Take care of yourself. So, Annie Sullivan All-Stars, the ways you can take care of yourself are simple yet hard and challenging. So, there are many things you can do to be the healthiest person you can be. And here are some examples. Sharpening the saw means you get to enhance the greatest thing you have, and that is you. There are 4 areas that Dr. Covey talks about that you should continue to develop. That is your body. So the way you can create a healthier body or the most optimal body is exercise, eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and managing your stress. The other part of your body or yourself that you should contribute to is your heart. So your heart is the deposits of nurturing relationships. So that could be your family, your friends, if you're a teacher or adult, it's your husband or wife. Those relationships, and when you make those emotional deposits to those key relationships, you are strengthening your heart, which is another component of you. Another component of you is your mind. When we take care of ourselves, we nurture and enhance the development of our mind. And we do that by about 4 things. Reading. Reading is a really important way to activate and energize and develop our mind. Writing. Many of you write every day in class. But another thing you can do even as a young adult or a kid is a journal. There is powerful research showing that when you journal, even if you journal every other day and writing down the things you're grateful for, the things you're thinking about, it renews your mind. And the other part is learning. So learning something new. So I do a lot of learning. I love to read. I love to think about different things, history that's happened. One of my favorite topics to read about is World War II. And a couple of weeks ago, I finished a book it's called The Flight Girls. And it was all about women in the United States who developed flight schools to help young military personnel develop their flying skills. So that was really cool. So I learned about that. And then the other way you can develop your mind is by studying. So studying just takes that skill of focus and attention on the same topic and developing your understanding of something that you're studying. Now, the other part of our body ourselves, is our spirit. Our spirit can include different things like service to others, our values, like what we value as important in our lives. And then inspirational literature is a way you can develop your spirit, meditation, and then being in nature also develops your spirit. So those are several ways you can nurture and sharpen the saw by taking care of yourself. So I want to challenge you to think about those 4 areas, and if you can focus on one area and do one of those things every day and see what difference it will make in you, because you will have a renewal of energy, a renewal of self-discipline, and a renewal of feeling good about yourself. All right, so Annie Sullivan All-Stars, that's a little bit about sharpening the saw. And now here is our ASL skill for the week.
Hi, my name is Maimuna, and I want to try kings and queens.
Okay, to sign the word kings, we make the letter K, and we put it on our shoulder and go down to our hip For queens, we make the letter Q from shoulder to hip. Kings and queens, have a great week.
Okay, so now I'm going to read you a little bit about leadership. And remember my favorite author, John Wooden, Leader. He talks about making each day a masterpiece. Too often we get distracted by what's outside of our circle of influence. We've talked about this before, that if we put too much energy in the things that are outside of our circle of influence, we get frustrated and disappointed and discouraged. So you can't do anything about yesterday. The door to the past has been closed and shut and the key is thrown away. But you can do something about today and about tomorrow. That's yet to come. So make today a masterpiece because you have control over that. This rule is even more important in life than, because he's a basketball coach, than basketball. You have to apply yourself each day to become a little bit better. By applying yourself to the task of becoming a little better each and every day over a period of time, you will become a lot better. Only then will you be able to approach being the best you can be. Okay, challenge you to be a little better each day at one of those 4 areas of sharpening the saw. Okay, Annie Sullivan All-Stars, make it a great day. The choice is yours. And at Annie Sullivan, we lead to succeed.